everyone, welcome to the Gypsy Caravan. I'm Shan. How you doing? Today we're going to be doing a soft glam look inspired by Christmas. It's very easy, so let's get into it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my lids. I'm using my good old faithful Painterly Paintpot and my 286 brush. I'm just going to be buffing that primer into my lid, take it from inner corner to outer corner and up to the brow bone. And the first eyeshadow I'm going in with is Sweet Dreams by a MAC collection. If you don't have the specific eyeshadow, you can use any slatish grey concrete color. We're just going to be using this in the crease as a transition shade. And we're going to buff this in from inner corner to outer corner and straight up to the brow bone, just diffusing it slightly so that it's a nice soft gradient. And this is what it should look like. And then going back in with that same palette, I'm switching over to a 217 and I'm picking up the next color, which is Deception. It's a grayish color with a shift of gold in it. And I'm just going to be using this to deepen the crease slightly, and we're going to be using this to deepen the outer corner specifically as well. And then just going in with that big fluffy brush to diffuse and soften everything. The next eyeshadow I'm taking is Patina from MAC. Using the same brush, we're going to be placing this on the lid and taking it up into the crease. I really like this eyeshadow. It's a very nice, rich, earthy brown with a slight shift of a green or a red reflect in it. So it's super pretty and very reminiscent of Christmas in my mind. So sweep this over the lid and then take that up into the crease, and then grab that big fluffy blending brush once again and just diffuse the edges so that you have a really nice soft gradient with saturated color on the lid. This is the base work for the actual star of the show that we'll be going in with in just a second. So this is what your base should look like. And now the star of the show is this Stylishly Mary Extra Dimension eyeshadow from MAC. It was part of a collection, so if you don't have it, you can use anything like similar to this. It is a gold eyeshadow with a red and pink reflect in it, or a shift rather. It's very metallic and has a duochrome shift in. So I'm taking this on a JH42 brush by Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. I'm just spritzing the brush a little bit with Fix Plus, and what this is going to do is going to intensify the metallic finish of this eyeshadow and really make it super pigmented and super stand out in the metallic form. I'm doing 2 layers of this, and I'm just patting down everything on the lid and then taking the bigger blending brushes and just blending that out into the crease so that you have all the other eyeshadows covered with this eyeshadow. And what this is going to do is it's just going to make it stand out in certain colors. So if you put this eyeshadow on top of a warm base, it will bring out more of the gold. I wanted to bring out more of the red, so that's why I'm using a cooler toned base underneath this eyeshadow. Next, we're just going to curl our lashes. I just have this eyelash curler from Clicks Beauty. I'm going to grab my lashes and just pulsate a couple of times. Be very gentle. I have clipped my eye a couple of times, and also don't just yank the eyelash curler off. Slowly release your lashes. Next, I'm just going to coat my lashes with some mascara. I'm just using my Gigiblack Lash mascara to do this. I do want my lashes to be lengthened and separated to mimic the falsies that I will be applying in just a second. So just starting with the top lashes first. And this is what they look like. You can stop here if you want. You don't have to apply lashes. I'm just in the thing of doing lashes recently, so I'm going to be applying those, and there they are. Super natural, very lightweight, and just a bit of drama. Moving on to the skin, I'm just going to be applying an oil controlling serum over my nose. This also helps to fill in the pores slightly because I do just have a lot of pores around my nose. So I'm using the Complex Control, and then I'm going in as a primer. It's technically not a primer, it's a liquid highlighter, but I'm using it as a primer to create a glowy foundation base today. So this is the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in Starlight, and I'm just buffing that in with a 130 brush by MAC. This is technically not the correct way to do it, but I'm doing it today because this is how I do my powder foundation routine. So you do you. Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline concealer, and I am just brightening and concealing underneath my eyes, and then the couple of blemishes that I do have around my face. And then, of course, my nose. Obviously, I have to conceal my nose. I never put foundation on my nose. So now I'm just taking a 270 concealer brush by MAC, and I'm going to be blending this concealer in and just tapping it down. And then I'm going to drench my face in Fix Plus so that I can go in with my powder foundation, which is the Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation. Sorry. I'm in the shade NC20, and I am just pushing the powder in with this fan brush from MAC. I'm pushing the powder into the Fix Plus and then buffing it out a second time. And this is what's going to create a really nice semi-full coverage finish with the powder. But it's also going to still keep your skin looking very light, very glowy. So you can see all that liquid highlighter is still peeking through the powder. So now to do brows, I'm just grabbing my spoolie and just brushing out my brows so that they all lay in the same direction. And then the pencil I'm using today is the MAC Eyebrows pencil in the shade Stylized. I'm going to do a very defined brow today. So I generally just fill in the tail, or underline the tail, overline the tail, and then fill it in. And then using the spoolie from the pencil, just buff the product around. And then taking my brow gel set, in the shade Beguile. I'm just using that to fluff out the front of the brow. It's a little bit more of a natural defined brow, but still really, really pretty if you want something that's filled in and defined, but kind of natural at the same time. And these are what my brows look like after I have done that. So now I'm just going to prep my lips for the lipstick later on. This is just the lip base from MAC, and I'm just running this through my lips. So now to contour or bronze my face, so bronzer actually, I'm going in with this sculpting powder by MAC. It was part of a collection, unfortunately, but you can use any bronzer that you have at home. And I'm just taking this 168 brush, an angled contour brush, and I'm not quite contouring but not quite bronzing my face. I'm kind of doing a technique that's in between. I'm just getting some color down on the skin, but also just carving out my face at the same time. So bronze your face as you wish. The blush I'm going in with today is Fleur Power by MAC. It's just a powder blush. I'm taking this on a Buildable cheek brush by Smashbox, and I'm just adding some color into my cheeks. I'm using this really nice warm rosy pink shade because I feel like it matches the shift or the reflect in the eyeshadow really, really nicely, and it gives my skin that really nice warm flush. Kind of like I've had a bit of wine on Christmas Day, if you wish. So I'm going to do that on the cheeks and run that through my nose a little. And then for highlighter today, I'm using the Beaming Blush Skin Finish by MAC Cosmetics and just tapping that over everything. I'm doing like a general overall glow with the highlighter. And then I'm going to be taking the large fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be running the same product. And I'm just going to be running the same product through the eyebrows, and then taking a JH42 and highlighting the inner corner of my eyes. I'm now taking a lip liner and just lining and filling in my lips. This is Half Red by MAC. And then my lipstick for today is the Love Me lipstick in the shade As If I Care. This is also by MAC, which is sort of like a warm pinky-ish red. And I am just using that for my lip color today. Pink and red seems to be the theme, as I am trying to match that reflect in the eyeshadow. And this is the final completed look. A very beautiful, soft glam moment that you can use for your Christmas parties or for Christmas Day. Up to you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on social media. I've linked everything in my video. Don't forget, if you've missed a product, it will be listed down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.